Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World. Me, John Jordan. So looking at AXI Homeland, this is the currently off-chain, totally off-chain game that is for people who hold land NFTs in Axie Infinity. And it is a farming game with sort of quite a deep sort of tech tree. I'm not very far into it. But let's see how we get on. So, bunch of stuff going on here. You can see this is an ice field. So this is my ice land. I've been growing, so doing some boiled carrots here. So let's go and claim those. I probably want to make some more. So let's go and craft some more. We've got any? Yeah, I've got loads of cabbages, carrots. So let's get those going. So you can see one Axie is now doing this. So I have 5 Axies on this plot of land. So one of them was making some copper ingots, but storage is full, so let's stop that. One of them is crafting some boiled carrots, and 4 of them are idle, so let's give them something to do. I've got some hammers here, so these are things I've crafted, so maybe we go and craft some more of these. Most of these I can't do because I don't have all the ingredients, but I can craft some copper hammers because I have wood and ingots. So let's go and craft some more of those. So obviously now one of my Axies is now crafting. These are not Axie NFTs, I should point out. These are just sort of Axies that you have in this plot. I could look at my daily things that I've done. I've not got very far with these. Some gathering I probably need to do. Some weekly stuff I've done. Have I got something to claim? Oh, cool. So I have crafted 60 consumable items. So I'm going to get some gold and some wood. So gold is the sort of item that you use to level things up and also buy items. We can look at that. So what else should I be doing? Maybe I need to make some. I click on the right thing. Okay, I'm on. Can be a bit fiddly actually to click on things. Okay, so I could produce. I haven't got any of that. I can't produce any copper because I haven't got any. Okay, let's not do that then. I could produce here some charcoal from wood. I could do some leveling. Let's have a see what I've got here. Probably let's do some leveling up. So actually for this one, I think I'm working on leveling up this. Right. So this is sort of the HQ, which I need to level this one up. But I need some more wood. So I need 450 wood. I've only got 312. I think I've bought some wood. So let's go. Oh, maybe I haven't. Yes. So there's some wood. Cool. Some wood's arriving. So claiming that is going to take some time to do. So one of my Axies is now unpacking that sort of stuff. I can actually, while we're here, we can go have a look at the store. So this is buying stuff from other players. So what could I buy? I could buy some equipment. Let's look at some cheaper stuff. This is all actually pretty expensive. So one interesting thing here is if you look up here, the amount of gold I've got loads of gold. Because everyone got 125,000 gold yesterday or this week. So there's basically this massive inflation happening in the game, whereas everything's gone up in price. Any consumables? Let's see. Even sugar is now 6. I mean, these were sort of 1 before. Okay, I can buy some health potions. So let's buy some health potions, and I will use these in sort of the battling part of the game. Well, this is very idle sort of battling part of the game. Let's get some energy potions maybe. I'm gonna have to buy some equipment actually. Oh dear, this is so expensive. Let's buy a few of those. That's what inflation is. We've got loads of money. Consumables, general agriculture. I could buy some of that, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so this is all going to turn up in my portal. So the wood's arrived. Okay, so my wood has arrived. So now if I click off this and refresh, so it's going to cost me some wood and some stone and 8,000 gold, which was more expensive, now is very cheap. So off we go. We can see one of my Axies is doing that. Okay, so they're all off doing some stuff, building things, but I've got my daily quest. So daily quest used to be quite important because that was a way of getting gold. Now gold doesn't really matter, but I like doing them anyway. So I can gather, need to craft and sell items to adventurers. So let's go and look at the adventurers. So here we have, I'm going to click on the right thing. So these are adventurers come in and you equip them with things. So I've only got some food and this weapon. and I don't really play this game very much. I don't really sort of look at it particularly. I think that this will come more as the game goes on and I get deeper into it. But obviously you can craft these items or buy them, and then but the economic model is you fill these things up. So these have a price for the adventurer. They come to you to buy these things. So I'm going to sell these. I'm going to get 32 gold. Obviously, for that to make sort of sense, I need to not spend, not buy these. If I'm buying these from the exchange, from the marketplace, not spend more than this amount of money on them. In fact, these ones I've created myself. So I've just spent sort of time-based economy for these things I've made. I can just sell those to this guy, and off he's going to go. And you see, there's a whole bunch of these different sort of characters come in. These are not NFTs or anything like that. I can also equip. Just go through these. I can send them without any equipment, but they don't get so far. And one of the points is they get the more equipment they get, the higher sort of the more checkpoints they sort of battle through. So they, as I say, I don't really look at this. This is just a part of the game that I'm not spending time on. Okay, we'll leave that until I get some more food. Okay, so we can see here, if we go to my daily quests, I have to daily on a daily basis sell 60 items to adventurers and send 20 adventurers out on their journey. So I've only done 9, and the adventurers survive for 2,000 seconds in total. So obviously you can do that by having a few adventurers really well armed, or just sending loads of adventurers. And these things give me gold and also items, so some of these stones are useful for crafting stuff. Okay, so that's what's going on with this. What else can we look at? So I'm just going to make sure my axes are being used, so they just get them to go and get some trees, craft some wood. So we can see here what's going on here. My axes are doing some stuff, boiling carrots, making a copper hammer, upgrading my altar, 2 gathering trees, and there's 1 task in the queue. But one reason why we might be doing this is this is fairly new. This is the earning log. So this is by doing things, crafting, gathering, producing, battling, I gain a little bit of this AXS token. So this is the AXI token. This is a version of it. So this is basically one of these tokens is worth 1,000 of these tokens is worth 1 AXS token. So 1 AXS token is currently about $4. So these are basically one of these is sort of worthless. That's 0. That's 1 cent, basically 1 US cent. But you sort of earn from doing different things. So this week, where are we today? So far today I've earned 10. Yesterday I earned almost 70. I think throughout I've got up to about 400. So this you can see how much I earned sort of during various playtimes. So I've earned about 400 of these. So 0.4 AXS tokens, so $1.6 so far I've earned. And these tokens come from the treasury, game treasury. So this is this is the first on-chain bit that's happening. So you just get these rewarded. And you can see here I got 209 last week. 129 last week, and I don't know why this is the claimable date. Okay, and 200. I'm going to get 200 this week. So you can see over time you just sort of build these things up, and obviously if you have better land, more land. I've got 2 lands, so we can have a look at the other land. And as I get deeper into the game, obviously I'm going to be doing more cool things. And obviously, and sort of making better items. I'm not really focused very much on the tech tree stuff. I'm just sort of playing at a very sort of superficial level, really, to be totally honest. So here's my other one. This is a grass NFT, land NFT. So again, claim some carrots. So you have some items are just based on this land. They call them plot based, and some are based on my account. So the gold is based on the. So you see the same amount of gold per account. But the wood and the items are based per sort of land plot. So what else we've got here? So my storage is full of stone. Probably need to level up my stone. You can see I've got a lot more axes here because this one is sort of more leveled up. So what should I be doing? Let's have a quick look here. So I've gathered types. So I need to be producing material. So I do have one here. Do I? So this land is better for growing stuff, and the ice land is better for sort of crafting stuff. I thought I had one here. Maybe. Okay, so I can produce copper ingots. I can't do that because I haven't got that wretched thing. So maybe I could build something. What have we got to build? Have I built everything here? Okay, so I haven't done any of these sort of things. So I could build a hammer hut. Okay. Yeah, is it a building? No. I could build another field, I suppose. It might be useful. So that I have Axis doing that, and I could maybe produce some stuff. So I could produce maybe. Okay, let's produce some pumpkins, which can be useful, or I can sell them. So get all the guys going. There's some other sort of quests here. So I've done all up to these ones. Level 4 I'm on now. Gather gold ore and gather silver ores. Don't actually know how to do that yet. Level 5 stuff not unlocked yet. So it's sort of a, it is a sort of an interesting sort of game as an idle game. As I say, I'm not really spent an awful lot of time thinking of this in a strategic manner. Okay, got some stuff to arrive here. So let's claim that, claim that, claim that, claim some stone. It's going to take time to arrive. We're just sort of playing it in a sort of a simple way. So these are things I bought. I'm not sure if I spent too much money on them. At the moment everyone's got a load of gold, so it doesn't really matter. So let's release these guys, and it's just sort of I think I find it sort of quite a gentle, relaxing, almost experience to play this, and then sort of over time unlock things. And I need to tidy all this sort of stuff up. You can put in roads. The people who are very into this game spend a lot of time making roads, making dirt roads, and that means your axes move faster and all this sort of stuff. There's sort of loads of different things you can do. You can imagine over time how this is going to play out. So there we go. Interesting, I think, and as more blockchain stuff is added into it, clearly this is sort of the basis of a sort of MMO RPG sort of a system for Axie, where the Axie game at the moment is sort of part of that, but maybe a less important part than these other elements. It sort of becomes part, that game becomes part of this sort of economic system, and probably over time that maybe people won't need land to do that. I don't know, making that sort of stuff up. You can actually rent land out to people. So if you have a lot of land that you don't want to, if you don't want to play this game, I can rent this land out to people, and they would sort of play it, and we'd split the sort of proceeds. So sort of a whole bunch of interesting stuff going on. So anyway, that's the video for this week. Probably do some more next week. Thanks for watching this one. See you again soon.